Hello dear traders, I'm Marina Generalova and you're watching a combined review of the stock and currency markets for the last week. The rate of the American dollar weakened versus most of its rivals. It was caused by the news that the US economy generated mere 74,000 new jobs, not 200,000 as expected. This gain is the worst monthly result over 3 years. The Fed's meeting minutes showed that the monetary easing program seems to be running out of steam and the economy might do without it. That is why the US policymakers decided to trim it by 10 billion. As a rule, bond buying pressed the greenback. Last week, investors were keeping an eye on the labor market news, thinking it could have shed some light upon the terms and pace of the QE taper. However, analysts are sure that the American Central Bank will rely on a series of figures to deliver a new decision. The euro went up to $1.36.67 on Friday, from its Thursday level of $1.35.96. It grew by 0.6% over the week. The ECB left the key interest rate unchanged. During a press conference on Thursday, ECB President Mario Draghi stressed that the policy might be eased further. The sterling, in its turn, made just a slight move versus the US dollar. Its price ticked up to $1.64.81 from the level of $1.64.79 on Thursday. Meanwhile, the Japanese yen surged to 104.08 from 104 yen and 79 cents previously. The dollar plunged below 104 yen several times during Friday's session, losing 0.7% in the week. The rate of the Aussie consolidated to 89.95 US cents, up from 88.90 cents on Thursday. Over the week, the Australian currency gained 0.6%. And this was the outline of the latest trends on Forex. Now let's talk about the US stock markets on Friday. Investor sentiment was upbeat, so most indexes closed in the green. The weak labor market figures affected the stock behavior. They did for a short while, however, Wall Street was soon green again. As it was already said, the US authorities released a worse than expected report on vacancies. It was explicit evidence that the American economy is in fact weaker than thought. Moreover, last week, some companies presented the data on both made and planned earnings, though Alcoa aluminium giant informed of losses in the fourth quarter. The shares of this company plunged 5.4% on Friday. What is more, on Thursday, Alcoa paid whopping fines imposed on it in bribery scandal. All in all, it paid a total of $384 million to the US Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Gap Incorporated saw the stock rise in price by 1.1% amid rosier index per share outlook for the year. Gap now expects to make between $2.57 and $2.65 per share for the full year. It should not be left unmentioned that Gap's same-store sales were flat in December. Experts surveyed by Thomson Reuters had forecasted 1.5% growth. This was a weekly review of the currency and stock markets prepared by InstaForex's TV team. I will see you in the next releases. Goodbye.